Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fine episode of The Final Credits. This time we're going to be taking a little bit of a break from what we usually do. We're just going to have an open discussion about something that's popped up recently. I've actually just found out from IGN recently. I Am Legend 2. That's right. You heard me say I Am Legend 2. They're making a sequel. Now, one thing, positive note I feel in this is that it's going to be starring Michael B. Jordan. Fine actor. Enjoy his works. Absolutely. But now that's pretty much where the good news stops, because now, not even going to get into like the things that have been done fairly recently in the past, but Will Smith is coming back.
Woo!
Yeah. The guy who died in the first one, right? Yeah. He's coming back.
But see, hold on. The reason why he's coming back is a little clever.
No, it's not, Spade. It really isn't. Because what I've been told, the way how he's coming back is that the original ending is not canon. That's right. They're actually going with the alternate ending as what really happened in the movie.
Movies are so
what I was going to guess was...
So you guys don't understand. We're in a time of multiverses. This is the multiverse.
No.
And Will
Smith, Johnny, Johnny, I'm letting you out of your cage on this one. Get him.
Listen, I mean, up until you explained why he's coming back, I actually had hope that if Will Smith is coming back, the dog that he had to kill in the movie would also be coming back too and undoing that horrible scene and years of therapy that probably sent people. But God, this is, I mean, we should probably make like a whole separate video about when it comes to multiverse and alternate endings and all this stuff, alternate actors and people. But
this is when we actually do that, I'll be honest.
Look, no, but the thing is, like, companies make movies to make money, and in order to be successful, you need to be able to make a successful blockbuster. You need to be able to appeal and be understandable to the masses. So if you're going to explain to your whole audience of people that watch the first movie that may or may not be privy to alternate or deleted scenes or whatnot, you're going to tell them like, oh yeah, you watched him die in the theatrical release, but we're bringing him back because there was actually another scene. Like, how are you going to explain that effectively in the sequel? Like, make it part of the previews. Like, I don't know, make the alternate deleted scene part of the previews. I don't know.
Previously on I Am Legend, Will Smith did not die.
This is
go
ahead. No, you.
As you were reading that, I thought they were going to bring him back through flashbacks, or he survived.
No, because this actually takes place 10 or so years after, or even decades.
It's decades later. Not even just like 10 years. Decades, plural. 20 years or more.
Right.
I don't know, unless they have like a Star Wars-esque written.
Oh no! Even better.
In an alternate world.
No, Johnny, I got you. Somehow Will Smith survives. Done. That's all you get.
No,
guys, you guys are all thinking of it wrong. So this is how it's going to happen.
No.
Please,
it's not multiverse. It's not multiverse.
No.
It's not multiverse.
Absolutely not.
Listen to me.
Because this is just.
It was all a dream.
No.
It was all a dream.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
You read Word Up magazines
and 90s so much. Again, I'm desensitized to it. You can't do that anymore. You can't treat your audiences like idiots.
Yes, you
really
can.
Can't.
Yes, you can.
You obviously
they
can.
They do it all the time.
Yeah, but this is the larger
respect. Other than we're cutting off the old ending at the old ending. We're gonna pull some James Cameron shit, pull some stuff out of our ass, and this is what's canon now, guys.
But this is indicative of a larger problem with the movie industry right now. Is that it's mostly with like Marvel and like superhero movies and stuff now that the multiverse is a thing. But like it's like you said, Spade. Like these movie companies, they just kind of drag everybody around for like whatever they want to do in their writing and how they build these movies, and they just expect everybody to go with it. Like there used to be where movies were made with a certain level of like logic behind like what they were doing and what the story was supposed to be.
Intelligence.
Now it's like, hey, let's make this movie just because, and it'll be fun, it'll be successful. Will Smith is back, everybody be happy about it. I'm sure. Like what could go wrong? But it just takes away from like the quality of that movie when like things like that. Like even like with like Spider-Man, No Way Home, right? I mean, like the other, Tobey Maguire and Andrew came back and all the old villains came back, but like the small detail of like Electro, forgetting the actor's name. Jamie Foxx. He came back with a completely different look. He had hair all of a sudden back, even though in the Andrew Garfield movie, he was like he had the comb over, and they just glossed over it. And it's just like why do you look different? Just because. Okay. like things like that.
That was good enough for me. I said, okay. Now you remember his name too?
You should demand better than that as a paying viewer. Absolutely.
I'd also like to add something else.
I totally agree with you, except for the fact that no matter what I say, they don't give a shit. That's
the problem that I'm saying. They don't give a shit.
Here's what I'll think real quick. It's just a moneymaker. People love the original movie, and they're banking on the big two Hollywood names of Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan, and they're pulling a plot out of their ass. Oh, let's use the alternate ending. You're an idiot. You like the two big names. That's why you'll see it.
Here's my other problem with it too, because I'm going to be completely honest. I really enjoyed the ending to I Am Legend. I thought it was a phenomenal ending.
Spoiler.
It's not even a spoiler. It came out fucking years ago. Who cares?
20 years ago, man.
Exactly. So the ending was Will Smith's character sacrifices himself to cure the zombie plague. And it's great, but at the same time, he sacrifices himself in a full-blown explosion.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can tell me that like he lived through that. But that's what made it beautiful.
The explosion broke open the multiverse.
No.
Oh god.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I enjoy a sacrifice story. I can get behind it. I can get behind the tragedy behind it, and I enjoy it. And for some, the ending was probably the best part of the movie, and now you've taken that away.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
I'll give another example that coincides with Marvel. Like, Iron Man dies at the end of Endgame, spoiler alert. And now, like with the multiverse being a thing, you hear like people saying like, "Oh, they should totally bring back Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man and bring from like." No, like it completely takes the weight away from like the heaviness away from his death. Like you don't do that. Like I don't know. Like I said, the logic is gone from like things like this.
And for some viewers out there who are like, "Oh, but you could bring in an alternate Iron Man, just recast him and stuff." Iron Man died. Let the character die with some dignity.
Well, no.
For now.
Hold on.
When we're older and we're 60 years old, the four of us collectively, fine. You want to bring Iron Man back? Fine, because I understand it's comics and you can do that. I get that.
Listen.
Yeah, exactly.
I disagree.
Time.
And the reason why I disagree is you already had that character. You enjoyed that character. Mm-hmm. Bringing someone else to play him and being from a multiverse, different universe and everything like that, that's a totally different character now. It has the same name, but it's a totally different person playing him, and he's going to be acting differently. This could be a good version. It could be a bad version. It could be an anything version. We don't know. The point is, it's a whole new thing. So you have to look at it from a different perspective. Yes, the person that we know as Tony Stark died, and now we have somebody, for argument's sake, let's just say it's Tom Cruise. Now we have Tom Cruise playing Tony Stark. We don't know.
Let's save
this. Let's save this for a dedicated multiverse video because I think we got to go back on track about I Am Legend a bit. But yeah, to our viewers, a multiverse video is coming because I have a lot to say personally.
Oh God!
I think we're just gonna do that on a live show and have everyone chime in.
All I'll say is I am very interested in seeing how the first trailer will convey, hey, we're bringing Will Smith back. This is what actually happened. Like, I want to see that visualized. That's all I can really say right now. Because otherwise, I think it's just a dumb idea. I think we're better off. We're better off Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan. They reenact the Grammy slap or whatever award show.
I tell you what, if Will Smith is going to reenact that, I'm sure Michael B. Jordan going to reenact Creed.
Call it the slap. It'll be the best-selling movie of the entire year.
Oh my God.
Well, listen. Before we get anybody's hopes up, the movie's not made yet, and it's barely even anything more than a thought right now. So they're trying to write the script. So by the time we actually see this, it could be 2026.
Also, we could have the Sonic effect and hopefully change their minds and introduce a little bit of
anything can happen.
But until then, guys, that's our thoughts, our very loud and angry thoughts and
angry
logical thoughts. But anyway, that's our thoughts. I'm not broken. Let us know how you guys feel down in the dibbly-doo over here. That's been the final credits. Roll those credits.
Roll credits.